the bassoon audition for Ontario Provincial Honor Band. I'm going to start off with the scales first. This is the B flat chromatic. For a chromatic scale, there are some different variations for fingerings, especially for the E flat. That's the second space from the top. And usually in some fingering charts, they say to play with the resonance key, which is the pinky in the left hand. And usually for solo playing, you wouldn't use the resonance key. It would create a bigger sound. Other than that, should be the same. And next up is E flat major. For E flat major, the high E flat, if you don't have enough air and support, it'll usually come out really flat. So just make sure you really blow into it. Next up is F major. So like the high E flat, the F is also, it'll be really flat if you don't blow into it. And another one would be the G fingering, which is the first space at the top, that G. Usually it says on some fingering charts that using the resonance key in the left hand pinky is optional. Usually it's a good idea to play the resonance key. It'll just lower the pitch. You might not notice it at first, but if you practice more, the pitch will go down. This is Etude set B for the bassoon audition of Ontario Provincial Honor Band, starting with Etude number 1. This is the slow one. Obviously, to note here, there's a lot of B flats and a lot of A's, and those are usually the really high notes that you have to be careful of. B flat is okay, but A is usually really sharp. If you just tap the A key before you play, or right when you play the A or tongue the A, if you just tap it, and the pitch will stay up in that A register instead of the lower A register. I'll demonstrate. As opposed to without tapping the thumb key. It's hard to play the high A, right? So make sure you really get that down. That will be probably some of the problems of playing that A. Again, use the resonance key for when you're playing the G. This is the left hand pinky, and lots of air support on the E flats, because lots of long notes on the E flat, especially that whole note in the second line. And I'll play through a bit. And this is Etude number 2. Again, for this one, it would be good to find the melodic lines and the different phrases and how much air you're going to need. Starting from the second line, you can see that there's hardly any rest or places to breathe. I would breathe at the end of the second line where that 8th rest is, but don't forget that it's an 8th rest, so you don't pause too long. Etude number 3. This is the slow one with a lot of jumps. So I would practice this with a tuner for sure. And there are some notes, fingerings that might not be in the fingering charts. For the low D, it's like probably a normal one just with like the thumb. And then I would press the low B flat key too. So don't press the other two keys beside the B flat key, just the big key and the small one at the on the right side. That would help lower the pitch. Also, when you're playing E's, use the resonance key as well. Yeah, because it's a slow song, there's a lot of like fingerings to watch out for. Just move fast fingerings and just move your fingers really fast and stay close to your keys. That would really help. I'm going to play from the third line.